Hello YouTubians, I'm Archer6D, and if you guys have joined me from watching my farming simulator, we're trying out a different game here for a couple tries, just see how it goes. This is an early access game. It just came out a week ago. They've been resetting servers and stuff. I've been meaning to try and get some recordings out, but they've been resetting servers, still doing some upgrades to the game, so I didn't get a chance to really get anything going, but I think they've stabilized now. The game we're going to be doing today is ARK, Survival Evolved. I'll read you the thing here. As a man or a woman stranded naked, freezing, and starving on the shores of a mysterious island called ARK, you must hunt, harvest resources, craft items, grow crops, research technologies, and build shelters to withstand the elements. So this game is a survival-based game. It's a lot like Minecraft with better graphics, I guess you could say. And less zombies and creepers. They've done a very good job with this game for being early access. It is awesome. What makes it different than the others, it is set in a Jurassic type period to where you get to fight, tame, train dinosaurs. You start out fighting them, and then eventually you get to where you can tame them, make them yours. You can make saddles for them, the whole 9 yards. So it's pretty wicked. I've done some testing. I've been trying to get my frames per second up on it, but like I said, it's early access and it's kind of still needs to be fine-tuned to fit everybody's computers and stuff. So just so you know, the farming simulator is still going. I'm working on it. I should have another video uploaded today. I'll have another single player loaded up by the end of the week, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just adding this into the cycle because it was awesome. Anyway, so we're in the character screen. It took me a while to find a server. We're going to try and stick with this server and see how it goes from here. Anyways, character screen, and you can do a lot to this guy. Eye color is kind of tough because you can't really see his eyes, and if you zoom in, you tend to only zoom in on his junk. That seems to be where the camera wants to be. So anyways, take that however you want it. So you can mess with the head size. Let's just see what we can do with this. You guys have probably already searched some of these and seen what people can do with the characters, but you can get crazy with them. Let's go ahead and beef him up a bit. Give him a really big leg. Make him tall, really short. Make him short guy. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. You can't really change the faces all that much with the way it's set up, so you really can't give him your own look. Everybody kind of looks the same. You can change his eyebrows, make him look like a troll, I guess. But you can't do much here as far as change the structure of his face and make him look like somebody different. So anyways, that's it. Yeah, give him some big old gorilla arms, some big upper arms. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a gorilla. So I'm an archer, and archers in medieval times, if you didn't know this, they were pretty stout individuals. They were shooting 120 pound bows, even more on some places. So they had to be pretty tough guys. They're always portrayed as scrawny little dudes, but in reality they're pretty stout gentlemen. So I guess my name's Archer, so let's make him, I don't want to make him look like a gorilla. Make him arms. So what I'll do is I'm going to play with this for a little bit, and then once I have a good looking character for you guys, I'll bring you back. Give him some monster calves. Let's give him some big old feet. Make his lower body huge. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you in a second. Alright, welcome back. So I didn't really mess with him much. Let's just get started. I'm going to get going. So let's give him a name. Archer. 6D. Probably shouldn't use my actual name, but that's okay. Maybe people will start to notice me. Who knows? You guys keep checking out my videos. That's awesome. Anyways, these public servers, you get into them. If they've been out for a long time, there's a ton of structures. There's not a lot of places to build. So the map's big, but when you have a whole lot of people coming in and out all the time, it tends to shrink it up a bit. I did notice that the north zone right up in here gets pretty busy because there's a pond there, and the south because everybody spawns in the south. It is easier on the south side of the map. The farther north you get, the harder the dinosaurs become. That's when you start getting into raptors and those bird things. I can't remember what their names are. There's bird-like things, not pterodactyls. Pterodactyls are non-aggressive, but the ones up here, they look like, I don't know, vultures. Man, they are brutal. But the raptors and T-Rexes are in the core, usually around these mountains, down around about here. There's one that wanders around up here all the time, that top right corner. But I'm thinking, let's go down here. And they just added these new zones to the map where you don't spawn in one spot on this edge, or here, or here, here. They added zones to where you can spawn kind of, sort of where you want to. It's not really bulletproof, but let's try the west. Usually the west is pretty quiet. Now I say that, now everybody's going to be over there. But anyways, west isn't usually too bad. So we're going to try it over here. And skin, male. The frames per second might be kind of rough, guys. This game is new, so there's still some fine tuning need to be done. So I'm going to try and, I played with the settings earlier trying to get this. Oh, that's loud. Let's see how it does as soon as we get going. So let me go into options here. We need to, for some reason when I come in, now see it fixes it once I apply it again every time. Oh, let me show you guys that. So for me to get this to run optimal for me, this is what I needed. I had to do some adjustments. Now I can go higher, but when I'm trying to record it doesn't work out as well, and this seems to be the smoothest for recording purposes for my rig that I've got set up here. So we're just going to try this for a while. Maybe after they get it fine-tuned I'll be able to crank her up. We'll see what happens. So here you are. You land on the beach, and we're kind of inland, so that's good. If you press the, oh, see, now I've got everything hotkeyed, so I don't know what the keys are. Oh, it's showing me. How come my map's all... I've never made a survivor for this map, but there's a thing up there in the north part of them. They said that the maps transfer over from other plays, so that could be all it is. I'm thinking we're down there in the bottom left, 80 and 30. 80 lat, 30 long. That's where we're at, somewhere in that area. So anyways, that's the map, and I'll have to figure out why that transferred over. That was my private run when I was checking out the map. So as you can see, there's people already building on this place pretty well. Some of the controls, the biggest one you want to do is your E key. That makes you collect things, so you want to collect all these rocks and stuff. And then first, don't try and, oh, what was that noise? What is that? Sounds like somebody's got a nail gun. Anyways, so we run along the beach here, pick up some rocks. So I am on a public server. This is the official server, and so we might run into some other folks. And then these bushes, you want to pick them, push E on them. What they do is they give you berries and whatnot. So there you go. Got some stem berries. Stem aren't very useful. They're good for if you're about to pass out or something. They come in handy. But at the beginning, stem berries don't do a whole lot for you. They just clog up your inventory. But the rest of them are good. The ones you want to hang on to and don't eat, if you press your I key, is that what it was? I've got everything keyed to my gamepad over here, so if you have any questions about what the keys are, let me know. I'll let you know. And if you ever were wondering how to check your keys and stuff, go to options, and over here it tells you what they're all doing. I sat down and spent like an hour hotkeying everything to my pad that I have duct taped to my chair, my hillbilly gaming chair. I have to show you guys a picture of that. Anyways, there you are. So those are all your keys. So yeah, we're running along. We pick up some of this stuff. You pick up plant fiber and berries, and that's what I was getting at before. So, oops, that's map, wrong button. So if you look in here, these mayho berries, save those. Don't eat them because you want to use those for taming. Those are the best ones to use for most of the herbivores on the game. And if you notice there in the bottom it says spoils in a certain amount of time. On your body they spoil faster than if you put them on one of your mounts. Like if I were to train that Triceratops back there in the background, then it would last longer if you put it in him as storage. But these guys, you want to eat them up. So I always put my berries and stuff in the hotkeys. 8 and 9. Or 9 and 0, I guess. And then I might throw in another one if I end up with a bunch on here. So, anyways, that's your inventory. And then I guess to go over a little bit more on the HUD. This is what you've got in your backpack. This is what you can craft at your level. As you go through, you pick up these engrams over here on the right. As you go through, then you can unlock this stuff. So every level you get a certain amount of engram points, and you can use it to unlock different things. And as you unlock them, at first you don't really know what's coming. You can see that those are pants, but what kind of pants are they? Or a bow, and that's what we need. We are archer. That's what I need right there. And you see a saddle for something. Roof stuff, I think. Yeah, so you don't know what it is until you get it. So it makes it kind of neat. You don't get to see what you can train for. Now I'm over here, it tells you your stats, health, 100 out of 100, stamina, so on and so forth. Torpor is your about to pass out level, or you're about to wake up, one of the two. You can, if you starve to death, you'll start getting dizzy, you'll pass out, and then this needs to go down before you can wake up. So that's that. Craftables, I went over that. Survival profile, this shows you what kind of animals you've found. So for some reason it's carrying everything over from my single player on my local network, and I don't understand why. Oh well. And tribe managers, that's when you get to a tribe. It'll just be us for a while, so we won't get into that yet. Turtles, these guys are awesome. Now if you want one of the best game animals to get early, the turtle is the best one to get. They can tank a lot of damage. Carbonemus, everybody calls them turtles because it's a turtle. But these guys are tough. He's level 15, we won't even mess with trying to take him on. Oh, look at that, we got some irrigation pipe running up the hill. So later on at higher levels you get some pipe. Owners who? Wampas. So yeah, it might be a bit crowded here, folks. So we'll see if we can fit in somewhere and not get killed. At this stage there's probably a lot of KOS, which means killed on sight, going on. So if I run into somebody, there's a good chance they're probably going to kill me. Oh, and this is a dodo. I'm sorry, I get in the habit of just killing things. These guys build you experience and they don't fight back very hard. So you want to punch them, make them go extinct. What I would do is go in and get your tools first, and then you can do this more efficiently. Dude, holy crap, you are one tough dodo. Thank you. So, if you see that, level up is available. Booyah. So you come over here and you pick what you want it to go into. I like fortitude at first, just to get me going, and then you can see what we can make. So we got 8 points up here in the top to use. We definitely need the hatchet and the spear. Campfire can come later. So we got 2 left. So next will probably be the campfire, but we need clothes as well because we're walking around naked. So, oh, he's got buddies. So since I decided to punch a dodo right off the bat, we're going to have to fight him out with our fists. Because we haven't even got any wood yet to make a hatchet. Or a pick. And if you keep punching them like I'm doing there, you get meat and hide from them. You tough little bugger. Thank you. So as you can see, we got a little bit of lag going on there. But you can look in their inventory right here in the middle is what they would have on them. But they don't have anything on them. They're just dodos. So see, picking up raw meat, some hide. And plus they give you experience pretty quick and easy at the beginning. The next one up from them to kill is probably the dilo. The little spitting lizards. Like on Jurassic Park, the first one, the one that spit that goo at that big fat guy. And then ate him. And oh, wrong button, gotta press the E key. So what we need to do, we need to find wood. So the best way to get it early is these small things. Oh wait, these aren't hittable. Just the trees laying on the beach, those are the easiest to get. Boy, it's gonna be crowded here. Look at all these places. Most of these folks that are on the beach, most of them probably have moved inland a little bit farther by now. They're probably still not out here. And it's late at night. I don't know if there'd be many people on. So these smaller trees, these are the ones you want to punch. So we need to get wood. Most of the time you're going to get thatch, but we want wood. Didn't get any out of that guy. Oh, we're tired. And the thing down in the bottom left, you see that? That's a sign for his fatigue. And it's the lightning bolt on the right in the blue. That would be your stamina. I'm not paying attention. And if you notice, my health bar is going down because if you punch things that are harder than you, you actually hurt yourself. So that's enough punching on that for now. And we got another level already. So let's put this one into health. And then let's do the... so many decisions early on. We need a campfire because we got to cook meat. And we need some clothes. Clothes are easy to do. It's just, what was it called? The fibers is all you need to make clothes. So let's see how I meant to go in there. So we got wood. Cool. So we'll go to craftables. We'll make the pickaxe first. See there, it pops green, tells you what you need. If it's green, it's good. You've got the parts for it. If it's red, that's what you need. The flint is what we need for a torch. But we want this guy, so we craft him. And voila. And then we use it to get the next part. So I like it in number 3. So the next one we need is a hatchet. If you notice there, it tells you under the description, a sharp flint hatchet for harvesting wood from trees, stone from rocks, and skin from bodies. This one, good for harvesting flint from rocks, thatch from trees, and meat from bodies. So if you notice, one's more efficient at getting whatever item it is you're looking for than the other. So the hatchet's good for wood, the pickaxe is good for thatch. So what we need for this guy is I need some thatch and some flint, and flint comes from rocks. So let's dig this bigger out. I don't think these are hittable. Yeah, they are. Cool. Yep, there's some flint. Give me some stone while you're at it. Wow, it's a tough rock for being so small. I'm just going to keep... There it goes. There it broke. Now we're going to go in here. And we're going to take... Oh, I didn't get enough. We need more thatch. So the pickaxe is really good for getting thatch. That's probably the majority of what we're going to get with it. Plus, it doesn't hurt us to hit things anymore. That's always good. You know what I should have done was got the spear instead of what I did do. I wasn't paying attention. We should have got this. Oh, it's learned. I got it. Oh, okay. Never mind. I wasn't paying attention earlier. I probably said it and you guys saw it and it's all good. Alright, we need a hatchet. And a torch while we're at it, because it gets dark, people. When it gets dark here, nighttime here, is night. It is black. You can't see anything. So we have the hatchet here. And then I always put a torch on 5. Good. So we might get clogged up with things here before too long. Let's see. Let's have a look around, folks. Let's run and pick up... Oh, and to pick up berries and stuff, to pick anything up, you have to unequip it. So you either hit the same number that the item is in, or you switch hands and then hit the number again. So 3, I hit 3 and it made it go away. Now I'm in my hand mode. So we're going to run along. We're going to pick up some thatch, or some berries. And I wonder if there's anybody living here. I kind of want to go up the west coast because it's a little quieter. I don't want to deal with a bunch of crazy people. So now that we have an axe, we can actually go to town on these guys. They shouldn't last very long. Get some meat. Some meat. And your buddy's coming. Come get some, buddy. I'm so tough. I am tearing up a dodo. Look at this guy. I'm in my underwear, and I can tear down a dodo. Does that make you tough, or what? We must be on the south coast. This sure does look like the south coast. A little bit of lag there. A little hiccup. I keep forgetting to get rid of that thing. Oh, I hit it twice. We are going to get ourselves a turtle here one of these days. But we're going for that coast over there. And number 1, do not swim across the water. The sharks, the megalodons, which are kind of small for a megalodon, they are no joke, and they will track you from a long ways away. So if I were to swim out here a little ways, the sharks would come after us quickly. No megalodons to show you. Well, fine. But do not try and swim across big bodies of water. That is a good way to get eaten by a shark quickly. Not good for your health. So, oh, I whistled. Oops, sorry. Sorry, I was checking something. Oh, yep. Did you hear that? I just tooted. Oh, I left my stuff on the ground. So you can actually pick up your own fecal matter. Is that awesome or what? Oh, it's in my inventory. And then, if you really are crazy, you can eat it. Push use item and eat it. Not good for your health though. It will make you sick. And it tells you that too. But it works good as fertilizer later on. So I can carry it for 41 minutes before it goes bad. Before poo goes bad. 41 minutes. So let's pick up some wood. Over here. Yeah, this game is pretty awesome. Wish I knew how to get rid of most of that camera shake. I mean, it's in the settings, but it doesn't get rid of it completely. There's got to be some settings in there. I'm not very good with that type of stuff. I'm pretty noobish. So if anybody's got some pointers, and it looks like we're going to hang up here for a second. Alright, come on, catch up. Catch up. I'm recording, damn it. Yeah, see, you just had to tell it. Okay. It's probably chunk loading or something. That's where we're getting the problem from. What are we out on an island for? Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we might have to make a swim. Because I just want to get over there. I don't want to... You see any sharks? Here we go. We're going for it. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Not if I lag. Do not try this at home. Swim, buddy. Swim. Put your axe down and swim. Oh, you see we're getting hungry. Left side, the little stomach there, and we're cold. So we need to eat. We need to get out of the water and eat. Swim, man, swim. So the reason I put them on my hotkeys like that down there at 9 and 0, so I can just hit those two buttons while I'm doing things. You have to be out of the water though. While I'm hitting. There we go. Eat it up. Hunger's filled. Good job. Alright. We need to eat some more. Let's see if we got any more berries. Yep, we got some yellers. So we'll put the yellers on the bar. Now you can eat raw meat, but it's not advisable. It's kind of like eating your own fecal matter. Not going to be healthy. So we need to run along the edge where there's plants. Get some food. Okay, yeah, here in a second we're just going to give it up and make a base. Because we got things to do, folks. So I just run along and I spam the E button. Just go to town picking up stuff. That's what I do. That way you're always collecting it all the time. Because you can never have too much. So at first you need to be pretty close to water. You can do it out in the wild without water. Oh, we got a human being here. Hello! I guess they're not friendly. To talk to people, you press the B button. Makes you wonder if it's a chick or a dude. It's probably a dude. Have a good day! So we will leave them be. Oh, there's a Dilo. You see it on the hillside up there? It's a little spitting bugger. We're not really set up to fight him. I mean, I can in a pinch with my axe, but I don't really want to die right off the bat on purpose. So I think we're going to go over here, check around the corner. If there ain't nobody there, we're going to set our base up over here. That's what I'm thinking. Because we got things to do. Oh, we leveled up again. Let's put that on wait, because I get so sick and tired of running out of room. Oh, spoiled meat. Now, that's what happens when it spoils. It'll turn this color, and then spoiled meat can actually spoil again in 15 minutes. So, go figure. Alright. Oh, I think I got enough for a spear. Craftables. Spear. Yes! We can make a spear, folks, and a campfire. Oh, we are doing awesome. Because he is whining about... Oh, he's dying of thirst. So, if you get thirsty, you see the water drops on the bottom left? It's kind of weird. You have to actually submerge to drink water. And see the stars on the right side? See those bars? Let me find a direction here. They look good in the water. See those stars? That's your topor. And if those stars fill up, you'll pass out. And that's not good. So we are hungry and we are thirsty. So we need to get this campfire in the dirt. So let's go up here. Let's check up here real quick. I'm probably going to die goofing off trying to find a place to live. Yeah, we'll do it over here. This looks like a good spot, kind of out of the way. Beautiful. So let's put our campfire down. So what you got to do is put it on your hot bar. It's there. I'm going to put this guy on number 1. And you press the corresponding number, which is the 7. And if it's green, put her down. And then you access it with the E button. Put some wood in there. Or thatch. It'll burn with thatch too, but not very efficiently. Put your food. Hit the light fire button. Voila. Okay, we'll let that cook. And we are going to hurry up and get some food before I die of hunger. See how my topo on the right, the stars are building? That's because I'm hungry and I'm about to starve to death. Or pass out, one of the two. So I got some mayhole berries. Which I said I was going to need to save them, but we're going to have to eat them, folks. So let's eat. Spam, spam, spam. So as you can see over here on the food, let's see right there. It's slowly building because I just ate that stuff. They each have a level, so what we'll do is we'll use the item straight from inventory when that stops. So 4.7, now hit it. It'll jump up like 5, I think. And then, so you can spam it, it doesn't glitch or anything. At least I haven't noticed it glitching or anything like that before. Alright, let's gather up some berries. Get us some berries. I think it's getting late in the day. So if you're ever wondering what time of day it is, right over here on the right side tells you what time it is. 1922. That would be 7:22 p.m. Day 164 days. That must be how long the server's been running. In-game days. And the temperature? Beautiful. Yes. Alright, picking up some berries. Best animal to have later on is the triceratops. The trike. It's a mix between a triceratops and something else, spica something. But they will harvest this stuff quickly. I mean, they'll take out a whole grid square with it. You just hit the button and boom, it knocks them all down, and you don't have to spend a lot of time running around each plant spamming the E key. What happened to our fire? We need more wood. So we got some steak. Let's eat it. Get that hunger back up. And I want to save the thatch. Yeah, let's go cut some wood. So if you want wood, you use an axe. It gives you better wood than, or more wood than the pickaxe does. So I don't like deforestationing all around my campsite. And I'm not sure how respawn works as far as rocks and trees go. I think they do, but I haven't played on a server long enough to really know. So that's something we are going to learn together today, folks. Or at least on this run through. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm going to keep it coming. We'll get into a little bit of everything. We'll do some dinosaur taming. There's some in-game stuff where you summon a giant beast, I guess. Don't know anything about it. I just seen it in the what do they call it? The prequel videos. The trailers. That's what I meant to say. Alright. It's getting dark, folks. You're about to witness dark time. Dark is scary. The scariest thing that's happened to me is I was out here in the dark, had my torch, and I was near the water like this, and a stupid alligator came out of the water, or crocodile. Scared the crap out of me. So yeah, this game will make you jumpy. Really jumpy. Alright. Oops. If you push E, it puts the fire out. Hold down the E button to bring up this thing. Now we want to access inventory. Get our steak out of there. If you double click, it'll come into your inventory. If you double click. And charcoal, I don't know what to do with it yet. It's probably later on in the game stuff. I'm pretty new, so I don't know what it does. Oh, another piece of steak. Sweet. Alright, folks. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather some resources here, and I'll bring you back. I'm just going to gather some berries and some wood and some stone here, and I will bring you guys in. And if anything exciting happens, I'll hit the record button and show you. So I will see you in a second. Alright, welcome back, folks. It just started to rain. I was up here. Man, I had to go a long ways to find rock. I don't think they respawn that much. So maybe once a day probably. I do not know. I'll have to keep an eye on that. So anyways, I had to come all the way up the hill a ways. Those up there are the rifts. Or not the rifts. I can't remember what they call those. There's probably some slang. That yellow light out in distance there, that's a rift. It's like a resupply drop is what that is. That's what that is. And now that it's getting dark, you folks probably can't see crud. So I'm going to bring out the torch and show you what it's like. So this right here, you can only see as far as the light goes, and these lag spikes are killing me. So what'll happen is a dinosaur's tail will pop up right there in the edge of your light. Kind of freaky. Anyways, we'll head down to camp, and I'm going to spend the night in the dark. We're really not equipped to be out goofing around in the dark too much. Anywhere up inland or anything, run into some stinking dinosaurs. Or some other people. So what I'm going to do is hang out here. I'm going to keep gathering some resources. And I'm probably going to have to call it an episode for there. That's been about 25-30 minutes. So that's probably good for episode 1. I'm going to go ahead and record episode 2 right away, so I won't see any comments. But if you guys are liking the video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to see more of it, I'll keep them coming, and I will be back for the farming simulator, guys. Don't worry about that. I'm not going to let that go. Anyways, have yourselves a great day, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. We will see you next time.